I did a race in Cozumel in 2011, and it's still one of the best races I've ever had. And on the back half of the bike ride, I started to get like sick and stomach issues, and I made myself throw up. And it got rid of that excess stuff, the thickness and whatnot that probably my blood wasn't taking. And then I started to slow down the nutrition, and I had one of the best runs, still my PR today. And so I think by making myself throw up in that race, I was getting it to the point where that substance was now becoming thinner than the blood, which allowed it to distribute it to my body. It makes total sense.
There's some science to it, why people feel, especially athletes feel the way they feel. When you get dehydrated, you're gonna lose a whole bunch of water from the blood, natural, and your blood osmolality goes up. In the stomach, you're gonna put, if you put just dilute solution, the natural tendency for that solution is to go inside the blood and replenish it, which is great. If you just do it with water, unfortunately you run with hyponatremia problem.
Yep.
If you put...
And hyponatremia is flushing all of the electrolytes out of our system.
Yeah, it'll dilute the sodium into the blood.
Which is dangerous, yes?
Which is dangerous,
Yeah.
extremely dangerous in fact. If you put a thicker solution inside your stomach, the first thing that's going to happen is, because this is what we call hyperosmolar as opposed to this component, you have more water leaching out by principle of osmosis. So you're going to have a whole bunch of water and glucose sitting up there because you're dehydrating yourself more.
The blood can't pick it up and transport
Exactly.
it. Right, okay. And that's why you get that bloating feeling, because it's just sitting there, and the body can't figure out how to take it out and distribute it.
Exactly. So if you want quick and better absorption and prevention of bloating, you need to have the right salts, and this needs to be hypoosmolar or thinner than the blood component when you're dehydrated. There's definitely there's a need of changing concentration of glucose, but give you just enough so it keeps fueling your intensity exercise, nothing more than that, and then giving you some of these electrolytes, especially some of these missing minerals. Having these in mind, I think I have a better idea in terms of what you need, especially with your endurance exercises, and we can come up with something that'll work for you.
Awesome.
I'm pretty confident.
Super excited to put this together, man. Thank you.
Perfect.
Man, welcome back. Come on in.
Can't wait to show you what we have. You ready for it?
I'm ready.
MagNaK Iron Cowboy Speed Sauce.
Awesome. Very, very cool.
I took all the things we talked into consideration.
So what am I tasting?
So the speed sauce has 100 milligrams of elemental magnesium. So your totally dietary intake should be about 300 to 400 milligrams. This has 100 milligrams of it. And
good job.
So it
tastes good, yeah.
Yeah. It has 7.5 grams of sugar, so 30 calories per serving. So you get enough of sugars to get you through the race.
So again, it's what we talked about, a little lower on the calorie side of things, but the right concentration.
Okay. And then it has 300 milligrams of sodium, a sodium chloride, because like I said, you need some salt.
What was the potassium?
And potassium is 150 milligrams.
I don't have like a bad residue or aftertaste.
Good.
And so it's actually pretty smooth, which is huge in racing, because you get into the intensity and the heat and all that, and then you get this like film on your mouth that you don't want. We'll do some workouts.
Yep, and I want to see how you feel after that.
Cool. No, this is so far this is incredible. I'm excited, man.
Okay, I'm really happy. All right, good. Let's try it out.